Do you believe that argument, ma'am, that if it's her body, it's her choice?
Yes, I do.
Then would you read that and challenge yourself, sir?
No.
You don't want to challenge your ideas?
I ran a clinic for 40 years. I have a lot of ideas, including the fact that you think you have a right to tell other people how to live.
Well, no, sir. I just don't think we have a right to murder innocent human beings.
Right.
Do you believe we have a right to murder innocent human beings?
They're not human beings.
Huh?
They're not human beings. There's so many cells.
And what are they? Well, you're so many cells, sir.
If I cut my fingernails, have I murdered a human being?
Well, of course not, sir.
But you can grow a whole human being out of my fingernail.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't, sir.
You know what? Listen. We live back in West Hollywood, California.
Yeah.
We took in a lot of kids that were pushed out by their family just because they were gay or lesbian.
Yeah.
We took them in, and so we helped out.
Yeah.
We did.
So you love human beings. You just don't love preborn human beings.
We helped them out.
No, you don't. He just said it's okay to murder them.
No, we didn't murder them.
No, but you believe it's okay, right? It's their choice.
You know,
So by
I heard
terminating
people
their life,
screaming
you help them
outside
out?
abortion clinics at the top of their lungs. And when the doctors inside hand sniffed and killed somebody because of the screaming, but that's okay, that don't count.
I don't believe that,
Also,
sir.
all the lunatics who put bombs in abortion clinics, that don't count.
Yeah, but see, what you're doing, sir, is you're saying that one accident by a guy, you're saying that a guy who murders children for a living, that I should feel bad for him in an accident, but not for the thousands of children that he murdered. What?
If you masturbate, you're murdering a million children.
No, sir, obviously not. We don't have a separate genetic sample. It's not a distinct human being. Sperm is the same genetics as the father. The egg is the same genetics as the mother. Until they combine, you do not have a distinct and separate human being made in God's image.
You got an interesting set of logic. In other words, whatever you want to believe, you're going to believe.
Yeah.
We helped a lot of kids. You really have.
Right,
A lot of kids.
but that doesn't help you justify yourself. You should go with it.
He's helped a lot of kids. I have. We really have.
Yeah.
You know when we left West Hollywood? Because it's now rich kids now.
Yeah.
It's completely changed there.
Do you agree with that argument? What?
No.
Good. Do you know anybody who does agree with that argument? Like, do you have friends maybe that agree that if it's her body, she can kill her child? Give that to them and tell them, challenge your ideas, because that... What?
That's what I believe.
Oh, so you do believe that argument. Well, read that and challenge yourself and send an email to the website there and tell them why they're wrong. Refute the argument. Challenge them, and I guarantee you...
That's my time doing it.
Do you believe that that's a bad idea if I think that's wrong?
I think everyone has a right to their own opinion.
Okay, well, do I have an opinion to believe it's okay to rape people? Is that a good thing? Should I be able to believe it's okay to do that? Well, exactly. That's my point. No, I don't take literature back. I don't take it back.
I mean, okay, it's wrong, but you have the right to think it.
So then it just is what it is, right? Right, see, this is the problem with our current society. It's a very relativistic, there's no moral foundation to declare what's right from wrong. You have nothing to stand on to say why these arguments are wrong in any way, shape, or form, because they just are what they are. There is no right or wrong.
I just find it strange that you're going about this in such a confrontational way. You're trying to say something positive, which you believe is positive. I am a Christian.
You're a Christian.
I am definitely a Christian.
Do you believe in that argument?
I'm not going to get involved with that.
As a Christian, you should. Do you want to know why? Because Jesus has told you should. Shiloh, here. Jesus has told you that you should get involved in that argument.
My point to you was, why are you guys being so confrontational?
Because children are being murdered by the thousands every day. It's a Holocaust. And Jesus has told us to love the least of these. He's told us to seek the... What?
I'm well aware of that.
Right, yeah, and he's told us to go forth and preach the gospel. He's told us to go forth and tell people to obey Jesus. That's confrontational.
Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't believe you have to do it.
Well, but your belief is even hindering. Is this your daughters or friends or anybody?
It's my daughter's friend and my
right? So are you pro-choice?
I think everyone has an opinion.
Right, so your own daughter is pro-choice, and your niceness is preventing you from confronting her terrible, evil ideas.
Oh, that's okay. My daughter is far from evil. You're trying to be confrontational. Do not
Believing that it's. See, I touched the button. Okay, so now I found, ma'am. Now what I found is the things that you care about. You care about her.
And you are.
Well, she thinks it's okay to kill a child.
I didn't say that though.
But you're pro-choice, yes?
No, I didn't say that. You should not be.
I asked you if you're pro-choice, and you said yes.
I didn't.
You believe everybody has their own opinion.
Do you believe you sin today? Do you believe you're a sinner? Are you evil?
Everyone has sinned and fallen short of the glory of
So
God.
you're evil
But that
too.
doesn't justify things.
Well, you're evil too.
No, ma'am. Redeemed by the blood of the Lamb,
So is
righteous
she.
and holy before the sight of God. Well, not if she thinks it's okay for her friends to hold an opinion that it's okay to kill children. Of course he doesn't, ma'am. Of course he doesn't. He knows that.
The people of God need to go out to the dark places. We need to go out to the lost people and tell them to come into God's family. And tell them
Yeah.
to repent of all their
Sir, do you believe this argument? If it's her body, it's her choice?
To tell them about the
Ma'am, do you believe that argument? If it's her body, it's her choice. Do you believe that argument?
If it's her body, her choice.
To kill her child, yes.
about the one who rose from the
No, you don't? Do you know anybody who maybe does believe that it's okay to just go have an abortion?
It will not be
There's
the
a lot of people who still believe that.
I know. I was asking if you know anybody personally, maybe.
Oh yeah, sure. I do.
This would be a really good pamphlet to give to them if you have an opportunity.
Yeah.
It challenges their idea.
Shut the fuck
we want
up.
for you. We're not here to hate you.
So, you're from the local area?
Love you.
Okay. This is something I'll give to you, and it has some, you can contact the people there. It'll put you in contact with local Christians in Spokane. Yeah.
And we let you one for hell to be punished for your sin.
My body, it's my choice.
Do you believe that argument? Good. Do you know anybody who maybe does?
I want the nation.
Yeah. I would encourage them to challenge themselves using that pamphlet. So that pamphlet takes that argument, dissects it, and explains why that's a terrible argument, why it's a bad slogan and it doesn't work. It's illogical because the body inside her body is not her body. So bodily autonomy ends when another person's bodily autonomy is infringed upon, right? I'd encourage you to read that and maybe challenge your friends. Are you Christian? Yeah, so Jesus has told us that we are to advocate for justice on behalf of helpless, innocent people. He's told us to love the least of these. He's told us to go forth and make disciples and teach people to obey Him. Part of teaching people to obey Jesus is teaching them not to murder their children. So we have to disciple our nation to stop shedding innocent blood. That's our job as Christians. It's our job as the church to do that. No one else's. It belongs to us and us alone. So that's what we're encouraging Christians to do today, is to reach out to the lost world and to tell them,
Keep up the good work.
yeah, Jesus is King, He is Lord, and we ought to submit to and obey Him.
Subtracted the cops.
Yeah. They think we're going to hurt somebody or something, and I'm like, we're Christians. Why would we do that? Like, it doesn't make sense.
We
So,
might be here to protect you.
maybe. Thank you.
Unless you're born again, you can't see the kingdom of heaven. So many people say they're Christian, but they don't know what it means to be born again. They don't understand that if you're continuing in a lifestyle of rebellion against God, that is an indication that the Holy Spirit.
Hey, sir. Sir, there's 3,500 children being killed every day. What's selfish is that we want our own personal peace. Are you even interested in listening, sir?
You guys are judging everyone, even the Christians.
You just
right
judged
now.
me, ma'am.
You're judging everyone.
You just judged me. You just judged me, ma'am.
Bunch of haters,
Huh?
Bunch of haters.
Well, it's an illogical argument to say, hey, don't judge everybody. I'm like, but you just judged me. So, I mean,
Exactly.
is it wrong or not? Which one is it? Yeah. So,
Yeah.
We gotta show you the truth.
No,
Truth.
I stand with you.
well, I appreciate it. Truth sounds like hate to those who hate the truth. So people who call evil good and good evil will hate the truth. They won't like it. Why? Because it stands in opposition to them and their sinful lifestyle.
They'll just let you go
Hey,
into
I want you to get that
and run it out for all eternity. Because they don't love
All right,
you.
thank you.
Yeah, have a good day, sir.
But I love you and I want you to come to God. I want you to be reconciled to God. I don't want you to go to hell. People think that if you warn them about hell, you hate them. No, I don't hate you. If somebody loves you, they're going to warn you when they see you in danger. So we see a lot of people in danger.
Come on, buddy.
A lot of people in danger of hell. So we gotta go warn them because we love them.
Stuff out.
Yeah, I've been